The UV race, Homo.
Hey everyone, Anthony Fantano here, the internet's busiest music nerd. Thank you for watching. Yesterday there was a mess up in the video with the editing. Thank him. Still in the whack cow zone. Never getting out. But still, we have to do an album review. We're going to talk about the new UV Race album, Homo. This is the second LP from this Australian six-piece, who sounds like their favorite album of all time is the Velvet Underground's White Light, White Heat. This thing was even recorded with a member of the band Eddy Current Suppression Ring, another Australian band, a garage punk band, who has quite a bit in common with these guys. And working with a member of Eddy Current on this thing has led to some good production. The guitars are really brittle and sharp and crunchy. The bass is warm, the drums really boom and snap. The vocals are in a really nice audible pocket in the mix. And this thing, when I crank it, it blares. I can confidently say, if you're looking for what might possibly be the filthiest, grimiest garage rock record this year, then bring it on. Most of what's here are 3 to 5 minute noisy, cacophonous garage rock jams that are so rough it's kind of like shaving with a rusty old disposable razor. Most of these tracks will just start with a groove and then will eventually grow into this runaway train of everybody being as loud or as messy as possible, kind of like a song from The Fall or the Stooges. And all the instrumentation just enhances the noisy aesthetic. Just 2 guitars on this thing, bass, drums, melodica, male and female vocals, and a saxophone pops up here and there too. And everybody playing so loosely just enhances that tension. People are losing track of tempo, people come in late for their part in the song, there are flubbed notes and drum hits that are off. But you know what, that's what life is. Life is not a constant tempo and a flashy song structure. If it is for you, congratulations. But for most of us, it's just raw and in the moment. This thing is basically like sex without a condom on a one-night stand. And I know what you're thinking, initial reaction, STDs, pregnancy. And the thing is, this LP lives in that blissful moment before any repercussions hit. This album is not really worried about what's going to happen the next morning. Thankfully, music cannot get you pregnant. Or can it? I'm kidding. It's a pillow. It's a pillow. Comedy. There's some funny song subjects here, like on Burn That Cat, which is literally about a bad dream where a cop fingers the narrator, fingers him. The song Inner North makes fun of artsy types who run around all day wanting attention and drinking soy lattes. And Homo, the title track of this LP, is actually about how we're all Homo sapiens. We're all human. It's an album that connects us on a very biological level. I do have a few issues, though. Some tracks here, in comparison to others, feel kind of short-winded, like they're just kind of filler. Slow-mo feels that way for me. While others feel kind of long-winded, because there's only so many times these guys can jam out a groove, and jam out a riff, jam out a bar of music before I'm just like, okay, I get the point. I understand what you're trying to tell me, but you've done it. You've told me I've been told. But most of the time when I'm listening to this, I just imagine an old, smoky club where this band is playing on stage, and there's all these punks on the floor just like bopping and just like going crazy to the music. Primal urges. So I'm kind of feeling a light 8 on this. Loved it quite a bit. Not my favorite thing this year, but definitely a highlight. I like the vocals, I like those crunchy guitars, and I like the attitude. What do you think of this LP? Do you love it? Do you hate it? And why? And what do you think I should review next? Thank you for watching, Anthony Fantano, the UV race Homo, forever.